My Hero Academia. Black Clover. My bad. This time we have chapter 209 of Black Clover. Now, I was uh, don't get me wrong, it was a great chapter, but I was a little disappointed in what we seen in the chapter because leaving off on the last chapter, we get Austin, with his black divider, his first spell on his sword, his anti-magic sword, and in this chapter we don't really see him do much with it. We just see him chop some shit down. Like I wanted to see it like have some cool principles or something like that instead of just still being a regular sword. But this chapter picks up. It says two swords side by side. Austin, and we see Patri, Lumiere, and Sekri or Nero if you don't know her, and she's like, uh, these guys, what explosive growth and Patri, magic that creates a wind element sword. I see. So he's dot dot dot. I don't know why they keep jerking this thing off. Like, why won't they just say, you know, is Lick's unborn child? Like they keep dot 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 dot. This warm feeling. Like just say like, oh yeah, this is his son. But I guess maybe after they beat him and settle down, they come be like, son, something like that. But the first Wizard King, Lumiere, he's like, just who is that boy who owns the five leaf grimoire? And Sekri, like, he's just an idiot born without magic power and who really doesn't know his place. But he's pushed himself further than anyone else in his country. He's an idiot who's the worst at giving up. And we see Austin, they fly up, they get to slicing through this demon's like ocean of just magic, word magic, and they're just going through, slicing through everything. And throughout this, the demons, he's like, your vigor is admirable, but you can't really touch me moving that slow. And that's when creates like this I almost said whirlpool tornado to boost both Asta and speed exponentially, and that's when Asta takes a deep plunge through the demon, slicing into him. And at first I was worried for a second. I'm like, man, they about to end it off like this quick? Damn, I guess. I was like, I guess the Black Divider, is strong, but shit, I ain't expect it to end like that. But no, I still was aiming for the demon's heart, which was on his right side, but the demon moved his heart to his left side this time, so the slice didn't really do anything. He changed sides for it, and after this, he creates a bunch of different mouths all over his body, and the mouths just, start taunting him and stuff, saying they own different things. Kind of confusing, but after that, the mouths all start speaking in that demonic language, and we see that they all summon like these balls of like magic from the other world, a bunch of demons and stuff, and it's spreading all throughout the I was gonna say cave or labyrinth, but a dungeon, I guess. We see that it's spreading throughout like the whole dungeon, and basically everybody else is in danger. No one knows what's going on. No one's seeing like this magic for real, and no one can keep up with it other than people that's there and that's been seeing it. So it cuts back to Yami and Elf Charlotte, and Charlotte's like, so this is the demon's true power. At this rate, everything's gonna be swallowed up. Hey, 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 this stuff is no joke, like Yami and shit. And then we see Patri's like, I'm gonna protect everybody else on the bottom floors. And Lumiere and Lick, they're like, there's no way we can let these people of this era die. So I think Lumiere and Lick, I'm not sure if they're saying like, they're gonna keep the fight here and Patriot's gonna do that, or if they're gonna be on like containment or whatever. But we don't see them like get to throwing hands, none of this for the rest of this. And we see some good rivalry reversal. We see Asta asks, he's like, "You still alive, man? You still alive? And it's like, "That's my line." That's when we get this panel, the "Let's take them down" panel. still great. I hope when it's like animated that Asta's sword isn't like just white, with the black veins. I hope they like give some good color to it. I think like red or gray would be nice. But red because of his demonic eye. And another thing I noticed is that his horn is usually before this it was like a bull's horn where it'll like curve out and then go up, but now it seems like straight like a unicorn's horn. I'm not sure if it's like a change in power or not, but after this we get to seeing things through Sekri or Nero's point of view as they look up and she's like the first time I intended to use Asta for my own reasons, so I came near him. He was just a boy who had no magic power and obtained a five-leaf grimoire by sheer coincidence. But my thing is, we'll use him for what? Like I get the whole five-leaf grimoire thing, but she never like really did anything with him as being Nero. Like she's just like follow around, peck him, and be like, oh yeah, here's another sword, here's a magic stone. No, but she didn't get the rest of the magic stones unless like her whole goal was just to bring back the emperor. But yeah, no, I felt like this was kind of thrown in. Like I never see her really mention any plot to herself. But she's like, but while I was with you through everything, while I watched you fight your battles, I didn't even want to try to believe in you. I didn't want to try and bet on you. But please win, Asta. And we get the final uh panel with Asta and Sekri's like face, like the face split. Asta's grinning, and the red from his eyes kind of like leaking out. So not sure if it's like a power up thing or just like an artistic thing, which it could be either or. There's a lot of subtle hints and stuff that you could probably miss, but yeah, that's when the chapter ends. Kind of I'm kind of like I'm interested to see what's this backstory to Sekri is like. I feel like, well, what are you gonna do now? Or what if this is just part of his ever expanding harem? Maybe she's like 500 years was enough time to forget about the first Wizard King. But if you made it this far in the video, thanks first off, and if you liked anything I had to say, feel free to like, subscribe, or comment something funny or a theory. But I like laughing, so I'm funny, which I haven't gotten one yet. But wherever you are, I'm out of time today. Hope you're having a great day for one. But peace.